Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. So, there it goes. What? The oil cap on Russian oil, obviously. The European Union is in agreement. All the countries says yes, we're gonna impose a cap, a price. We're gonna control it. Like the communists said, this is the loaf of bread will be $1 everywhere. All right? That's what they did where I was in a communist system. And they say, okay, this will cost $3 everywhere. All right? That's how it was. No competition, nothing. And they figured things out. They controlled. Now, they're all celebrating, including their bosses, which is the United States of America. The problem is Europe celebrates something that will bite them in the butt. Because guess who is going to need oil and who is not going to have enough oil? Or if they're going to do it with the oil the way they think they do, remember what the Russians said they will do? They said, in case these guys put a price cap on our oil, we will not sell oil to these countries and we will turn off the oil, spigot, whatever you call it. And that's it. So if that happens, then there's going to be less oil on the market. What does that mean? The price of oil will, the same demand or even more, less supply. What does that mean? Price will increase because there's going to be competition on the less, whatever you need, product. That's fine. You know why? Because the United States just secured a little deal and they think they're going to open up Venezuelan market. And again, who are the ones that are going to be screwed? The Europeans. But this is what's going to happen. Maduro signaled, the president of Venezuela, that up to 3 days ago he was illegitimate. Now he's legitimate somehow. Macron, the president of France, shook hands with him in Egypt, and that little stupidity with climate change bullshit, and called him Il Presidente. Hello, we're gonna. All right, yeah. Keep in touch. All right. Now, United States had a little said, if you guys, Maduro, agree to speak with the opposition and turn democratic, that means we're gonna allow us to loot you. Then we're going to lift some sanctions. What does that mean? We allow you as a country, as a sovereign country, to sell some oil. We allow you how much. We tell you how much through our company, Sunoco, okay, or Amoco, one of these, Foco, all right, one of those. So they're gonna do it. So our company will come and take care of, which is already there, is gonna take care of your oil as a monopoly, and it's gonna do whatever it does, refine it and blah, 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 and we're gonna sell it. We say to whom, we say how much, and we say for how much, okay? And how much is gonna come back to you, and how much is gonna come back to us. And then they think, the Americans, that Maduro said, okay, I'm gonna speak with these guys. And they met. And the American says, bravo, it's working. So that means maybe we're gonna get a grip on your resources, therefore we're gonna have oil. So you, Russia. But the problem is, United States is not European Union. United States has enough oil and can possibly extract oil how much it wants. Trump proved it. But I know a region that doesn't really have oil, and it's kind of like in Europe. That's the region. European continent doesn't really have oil. I'm not putting it Russia as European Union. I'm putting Romania has some oil, but it's not enough. You have Norway, right? But still not enough. So what are they going to do? Probably the Americans will be the intermediaries, the middlemen. I let you sell your shit, how much I tell you, and to whom. And there's going to be European Union, and they're going to dictate. So then you tell me European Union is becoming more and more and more as a in-your-face servant. Vassal state. Anyway, let's see what this article has to add to everything I said here. And this article comes from Al Mayadin from the 2nd of December 2022. US hails, woohoo, hail, hail, hail. European Union agreement on price cap on Russian oil at $60 per barrel. That means basically you guys, Europeans, shot yourself in the foot. Americans are celebrating and you are smiling. Jesus Christ. The US says the EU agreement on the Russian oil price cap is welcome news. For whom? for the Americans. Unbelievable. The European Union has reached an agreement on a $60 per barrel price cap for Russian oil after Poland dropped its objections, according to the Financial Times. Yeah, but it's going to get it from someone else. It's going to depend on someone else. Poland previously objected to the proposed level of oil prices and demanded that it be reduced. Oh my, even one less or what? According to Andrzej Sados, Poland's permanent representative to the European Union, and the EU may now begin a written approval process for the deal, with plans to formally announce it on Sunday. The agreement also includes a price review mechanism that will keep the price cap at 5% below the market value. But what if it's going to be 100? What are we going to do? We're going to be 100, we're going to go to 95? Or we're going to be 60? They probably think that if the oil gets to, let's say, 50, they will get it at 45 because it's below the 60 weasel communist price set. Anyway, and we have the Czech Republic and the Baltic nations. The Czech Republic, what do you do? Presidency of the EU Council has officially confirmed that the EU member states envoys have reached an agreement on the price cap. All right. And now it becomes the bullshit. I'm quoting, it's welcome news that they're coming together towards a price cap, shooting themselves in the foot. White House National Security Council spokesman, no, he's a spokesperson, John Kirby, because you don't know what's in between his. And I'm quoting again, we still believe that the price cap will help limit Vladimir Putin's ability to profiteer off of the oil market so that he can continue to fund a war machine like Saddam. Remember when I talk about the Saddam's war machine? Rusty piece of shit. Oh, war machine. But no, it was a war machine, but we were much better. Schwarzkopf told them, man. That able general told them. You remember when it was Schwarzkopf? About 1,000 miles away from the whole hostilities. Schwarzkopf, yes. Yeah, Jesus, fuck it. A joke, man. A joke. The coalition, the mother of all coalitions, attacked a 20 million people country. Iraq. Yeah. Great. Yeah, fantastic, man. So they continue to fund a war machine that continues to kill innocent Ukrainians. You said it so many times that really it's becoming very annoying. Because you use all these things for your profits. That's what bothers me. The price cap will come into full force by December 5, when all the bloc's nations will have reached a formal agreement on the level of the price cap. Now, Baltic nations, the little weasels over there, have recently expressed opposition to the idea that the price cap should be set above $50 per barrel. They believe that the price remains too high and that could potentially fuel profits for Russia, thus harming Ukraine. They all care about Ukraine. If you believe that, I need some money. I need about $20,000 by tomorrow, and I will give it to you back the next day. If you're so naive, then give me that money and I will give it to you, and I will give it to you with 300% interest. So when you get it the next day, you're gonna get 300% more, man. Yeah? Okay. Good deal. Now go and continue your bullshit with these guys. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Remember, the Baltic states all together have a population of 5 million people. 5 million. So they can afford doing that. If they want oil, they go and poop a little bit, do a little of this, and they got oil. All right? If they want gas, they all fart in some tubes, and they gather all the gas they want. So for them, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's a fluke. You can afford, I mean, Estonia or Latvia, one of them has about, what, 1.8 and the other one has 800 or something, a million or something. With those guys, you don't need anything. It's like, when you see those tankers, floating, whatever drips from them, it's good enough to take care of the Baltic states. So, all that losses that the tankers are losing, the waste of the, there's spillage here and there, all that spillage is more than the Baltic states need. So of course they can afford to. No, how about they get it for free? Russia should provide it for free. Yay! And Germany is like, psh. And then American comes to Germany, bang. Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck. And this is the free world, man, that we live in. We have to destroy Putin's war machine. Okay, and in the meantime, you screw up your countries. And your children's country. And your children's, and okay? But for moral grounds, no, moral grounds, I got that. All right, man. That's why these guys don't want to use referenda. Because the people, if they would be allowed to vote, and if the votes would be counted, and all that in referenda for referendum, in various situations, important decisions. That's why they don't give us the chance to vote for important stuff, like for instance immigration, border security, attacking, providing this for that, money for that, weapons for that, getting involved that. They don't let us do that. And they say, well, you can't, otherwise you would not work every day. I mean, if we were going to have every day a vote for each thing, you're not going to be able to work. This was the argument I got explained to me by a Weasel professor in college in the United States. And I said, but you don't have to vote on everything. You vote maybe in one thing, two things. It's no more than 10 things, important things. No more than 10 that you can vote. About all this woke ideology, if you know exactly where I'm going. And ask the population. Don't make the population do what 3, 4, 5 people want you to do. But they don't want to do that. And put all that, put in one day, and put 10 issues. These 10 issues. Borders, woke ideology, supporting this, supporting that, firing all these weasels, decreasing their incomes. Ask them, okay, how much? Let's say we pay all the senators $50,000 a year, or maybe for free. Some of them who used to work for free, and they still have state senators in their states that work for free. They have another job, and they show up as a senator or whatever the parliamentarian. He works for free. We can do this with these guys. And let the people decide how much their salaries will be, because after all, we hire them, don't we? But why do you think they don't let us do that? Go and see how a senator has health insurance, and his health insurance goes to his children, to the family of the family, and is forever until they die. It's not when they get fired from the Senate, they lose the health insurance. No, they have it, their family has it, and so on. Why would you give an employee of your company more perks than you would give yourself and your family? Where's the logic? And more money, because those guys make more money than majority of people around. I know that the spokesperson of the White House, that whatever her name is, Jean-Pierre whatever, I know the other idiot, the ragdoll, whatever her was name, the red-haired woman, Saki, she was making about $180,000 a year, 180, and she was dumb as not wood, as a rock. I would give that person $20, not $20, $20,000 a year. You don't like it? I'm pretty sure we're going to have people with hearts that would do that and have another job somewhere else, not in the government. But why don't you ask people to do that? Because they know that's a loot. And they change our lives the way they want it. They have it over there. The same with these guys. They put this cap and they screw my life and my kid's life and all that. Did they ask me? No. You see, you voted 4 years ago, 2 years ago, whenever. Now it's our time to do whatever we want. Bye-bye, Emil. See you 1 month before the next elections. And then we're going to come and say, hey, Emil, how are you doing, man? Doing all right? Yeah. How about this? How about that? Smack! Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.